Yo, what's up with y'all, boys and girls, man? It's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Tuesday here with the Pig Dogs Morning Show. Got the franchise player with me, Chris Ruffalo, and Tuesdays with Money Making Brad. We're just gonna cook up today's action, man. We got a solid NBA card, million NHL games today, and a decent college hoops card, man. Y'all know the drill. We're just gonna cook it up and try to smash it per usual. Franchise, what's happening? How you doing?
Doing all right. Yeah, I have another winning day yesterday. Maybe starting to put it all together. Unfortunately, the two plays that I lost yesterday, went 3-2 yesterday. The two plays I lost were two of the plays I had the 3-pack for sale yesterday. It was just one of those days where the plays I kind of had on the back end for long-term members, came through. But that's why we always tell people go long-term, because not every play that we have makes a package, but we still like it all the same. So yeah, but still looking to carry that over into today. I really like today's cards, so gonna have to break it down with you guys, trying to make some money. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing all right. Well, I'm not doing good. I'm doing as good as can be.
You're in mourning. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm in absolute mourning. I'm still in utter shock. I'm still in utter disbelief. I can't believe it. It is what it is. Hashtag. Well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's where I'm at, man. So that's how I'm feeling. What about you?
Yeah. It's my first time talking to you, Jay. I mean, I'm not gonna bring it up, but like that shit's just crazy. I mean, it's unreal. Everything's been said though, so yeah, I'm doing good though. Doing good. Coming off a nice winning day. Yeah, ready to make another one. Love today's slate, both NBA and college basketball. Pretty loaded, so pumped to go over it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was coming off winning days. I had a nice one yesterday as well. Could have been better, but never complained about a winning day. Smashed play of the day with the Grizzlies. Nice blowout winner with the Thunder Buddies. Plus money dog with the Washington Wizards. Overall solid day. The Pacers didn't cover for me, and then Iowa State, man, I might gotta reevaluate that team, man. I might gotta reevaluate them boys, man. 3 straight L's, and back to back, really not even competitive L's.
I'm gonna throw a potential stat of the day. First team since 1975 to lose 3 straight by double digits as a top 10 team.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. The Kansas State one was ridiculous.
I mean, the last night it was kind of one of those, you expect it after the fact. You're like, it makes sense. It was a revenge spot. Iowa State on the road where they're not as effective, but they're still, Iowa State, so maybe you don't expect it, but Kansas comes out and slaps them. Yeah.
It be like that sometimes, man. It be like that. Shout out the Jayhawks. We'll see if them boys can go on a run.
Were any of you guys on the Rockets?
Yes, I did have the Rockets. I know some people cashed, some people didn't, depending on the number.
Yeah. Depending on what you got it at.
Yeah, I put it in late, so I did end up cashing with the Rockets. But they should have won that damn game outright. I don't even know how they got to.
Yeah, I didn't pull the trigger on it, but I the two that I dropped yesterday were Houston Christian, who got back, who missed out on by a hook, and the Pacers were my NBA play of the day. Trash.
Them damn Pacers, bro. I like them yesterday too, man. I'm here to tell y'all, today's the day, bro. You don't get scared. Do not get scared. Do not get scared of them today. I know it looks daunting. It looks like, why the fuck?
Great. Here we go.
Why the fuck would I do it? Why the fuck would I go back to them? And they finna smash some Blazers today. It's just how it happens.
Yeah.
And I've been Mr. Blazers too. I've been Mr. Blazers. I don't know. That's how I feel. We'll see. I might be wrong.
I'm waiting for the Blazers knife to fall, but they're looking good right now.
I think today.
Great. Jay and I are going to be running the Oklahoma drill on that game.
Oh wow, okay.
Bro, rude, bro. You can't. You like them a lot.
No. I have reasons outside of recency bias for not looking at the Pacers. There, we'll talk about it.
All right, we'll talk about it. But before we talk about some NBA basketball, man, where y'all want to start? College hoops or in the National Hockey League Association?
Let's start with the association.
Yeah.
The association, man. Let's start over there then. How many games is there in total today?
14.
All right, let's go 7-7. The Wild and the Bruins, the Blue Jackets and the Sabres, Senators and the Lightning, the Devils and the Penguins, the Panthers and the Capitals, the Golden Knights and the Islanders, the Oilers and the Blues, and the Hurricane and the Jets. Franchise. No better person to start us off in the NHLA than you, man. What you got for me?
There's actually a few games I like on today's NHL card, but I'm gonna go with the Devils against the Penguins. I'm still not trusting the Pittsburgh Penguins. Devils have won 8 of the last 9 between the two. I just can't get there with the Penguins. Every time I trust the Penguins, they've let me down. And their last 2 wins against Utah on the road, and Utah not a great home team, and we know what the Nashville Predators are. So give me the Devils in that one. Give me the Columbus Blue Jackets. I just don't believe that the Buffalo Sabres should be laying -170 against anyone. Columbus has been less effective on the road this season, but they've still won 4 of their last 6 games. Their only losses in their last 6 are against Carolina on the road, and Carolina's a solid home team in the Dallas Stars. So Buffalo, they've won 3 straight, but I don't think it's sustainable. Give me Columbus. And let's go with the Ottawa Senators. They've won 5 of the last 6 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay team that just continues to be a little bit overvalued. They've lost 5 of their last 7. 2 goals or less in 4 of their last 6. And Ottawa's won 5 straight. They're playing well. So even on the second half of the back-to-back, I like the goalie that Ottawa has lined up to start here. And I think that Ottawa can get it done on the road plus money. So give me the Sens.
There you go. From the franchise, man. He's still wrapping around himself. Brad, what you got?
Is Jets Hurricanes in this time slot?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll take a shot with the Jets here. This is like the Celtics Cavs matchup of the night. I feel like it's going to be a good game, but I mean the Jets are on one of these streaks where they just look unstoppable. We saw them start the season off like this. It took them a while. For them to take a loss. So I understand the Hurricanes are nasty, but I think when the Jets are on one of these streaks, it's better to take them during these streaks rather than fade them. And then I will take a shot with give me the Washington Capitals over Florida. I mean the Capitals are 16-4 straight up at home this season. They've lost 3 of their last 4. I think it's a good buy low spot on them at home. You get a little bit of plus money as well.
I'm going the other way. I'm taking the Florida Panthers. When the Capitals are dogs at home, they're dogs at home for a reason. They almost never do it. Panthers just a better team, bro. It's hot as hell in Florida, but that ice stay cold, man. Shout out to Panthers. So I'm gonna take them boys. I think they make the trip up to Washington and get it done. I'm also gonna take a shot on the Fighting Romanellis, man. Shout out to Islanders. I like the way these boys have played over the last 2 weeks or so. I know the run finally came to an end the other night, but they were doing damage on the road. Now coming back home, with the Golden Knights rolling in, I think it's a good step-up spot, good plus money shot. Just with the team playing as well as they have been over the last couple weeks. So attacking plus money for me with the Islanders. And I also want to, y'all know me, man. When we see them Blues plus money at home, man. We want to take a shot. Shout out to the Blues, man. It's a revenge game at home as well, as the Oilers beat them earlier this season 4-2 in Edmonton. So revenge game at home. Nice plus money shot with St. Louis at the crib. I think it's worth a shot. So them the 3 I like here in this first slot. Second slot of the NHLA, we have Chris's favorite team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, a.k.a. the Maple Laughs, a.k.a. the Maple Frauds, a.k.a. never get it done in the playoffs, a.k.a. We'll see if they get a dub
Hey,
today.
whoa.
My bad.
Whoa.
My bad.
You start, you lose Luke, you start throwing darts. Holy shit.
I'm just man.
What the Leafs do? Leafs don't deserve to be collateral.
Mad at everybody, bro. Mad at everybody.
Okay, I get it.
You have a favorite team? I'm mad at you and your favorite team. My favorite team is incompetent. They're fucking incompetent. They make dumbass decisions that make no sense. Like
shit. Okay, I started something. Okay, I'm just saying.
I told myself I'm gonna chill, bro. I'm not gonna blow up for a while. I need to calm down.
Sometimes it's good to let it out, though. Sometimes it's good.
It's like gas. If you hold up too much, it starts to hurt.
Fuck the Dallas Mavericks. We got the Philadelphia Flyers. We got the Utah versus the Hockey Club. We got the Colorado Avalanche versus the Vancouver Canucks. We got the Detroit Red Wings versus the Kraken. Smoking Kraken. We got the best team in hockey, man. The Dallas Stars. Really the only team in Dallas I'm forever gonna support. Not my Rangers too, but the other two, bro. And last game on the board, we got the Montreal Canadiens and the San Jose Sharks. Brad?
Yeah, this slot, I'm just going to take a shot with the Avs on the puck line here. I like the odds you could get at. You get at plus 180. They're playing some good hockey right now. They're coming off 2 shutouts. They outscored their opponents 7-0 in their last 2 games. So with that price tag, I'll take a shot for them to pick up another at least 2-goal win there.
Man, my Ducks going at it with my Stars, man. Fuck.
Yeah, that's tough for you. I saw that matchup. I was like, I wonder what he's going to do here.
I thought
my Ducks and my Stars going at it, man. My Ducks. Hey, bro, we've been cashing like nobody's business on that plus money with them Ducks. But in that same breath, the Stars have now won, 5 in a row? 6 in a row? Like, Stars are showing why they're the best team in hockey, in my opinion. Like, they were a little rocky there for a minute. They kind of went through it. Now they've kind of come out of it. They look good. Been dominating opponents. I was there the other night when they dominated Vancouver. Now out on the road, it's a revenge game for the Stars. That's the only reason I'm going that way. It's the only reason I'm going that way is because Anaheim already beat them back in November 4-2 in Dallas. So I think the Stars go and get their revenge. But that's I'm just telling y'all what it is, like, because I know y'all wanted my thoughts on the game. I'm not betting it because I don't want to line with the Stars in this one. Like, them Ducks is playing well. I just think the Stars wanting to keep the win streak alive. So maybe just stuff it in a parlay. You should be all right. Stuff Stars money line in the parlay as a filler. You should be all right. Give me the Chris's, man. Give me the Ruffalos against the Flames. They're just a better team. Nothing else really to add to it. Like, I just think they're the better team. They haven't been playing that great overall recently, but I think this is a good, road win for them. Minus 150. They making us pay up for it. I'll pay up for it though. Give me the Ruffalos. Chris.
Yeah. I want to take the Maple Leafs there, and I probably will. They've had Calgary's number 6-1 in the last 7 meetings in Calgary. Calgary does play their better hockey at home. They're 16-8-3 at home this season, but
all the time.
But Toronto, they picked up a huge win in Edmonton. That's a huge confidence building win. Goalie save on his ass as the clock's expiring. One of the saves of the year. I think they got some confidence brewing here. So give me Toronto. Give me the Sharks at plus money at home. Fade Montreal. Montreal, I say this in articles, say some videos. Teams are as good. Even the best teams in the NHL are going to have slumps. And right now, Montreal's just in a slump. I'm sure they're going to be fine. They're going to be a team within the playoff race heading into the next month and a half. As we start to talk about playoff positioning, but they've lost 5 straight. They're taking on a Sharks team that plays their best hockey at home, even though it's not by much. And I'm just not trying to back Montreal in their current form at this price. So give me San Jose. Give me the plus money with the Sharks. And I'll also take a shot on the Flyers here, plus money. Again, just a fade of Utah as a favorite at home, where they've been far less effective this season. And they've lost 5 straight. So actually, you know what? Maybe the under in that game too, because Philly has been shut out in 3 straight games. Part of me thinks they're due, but maybe first to 3 wins that game. So I'll lean towards the under as well.
Brad, close us out in the NHLA, or did you start us off? You started us off?
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
NHL's done.
NHLA, we're done with it for today. Scoot on over to college hoops, man. A lot of meat on the bone over there today. First game on the board, Marquette on the road at St. John's. St. John's laying 2.5. We got Texas Southern laying 10.5 on the Abe Simpsons. Kent State versus Eastern Michigan. Vanderbilt on the road at Florida. Purdue laying 6.5 on the Hawkeyes of Iowa. We have Kentucky out on the road versus Ole Miss. Ole Miss 4.5-point home favorites in that one. Wichita State versus Charlotte. Notre Dame versus Florida State. St. Louis versus the Romanellis of UMass. LaSalle versus VCU. Davidson versus Dayton. I don't like Drake versus Murray State. No John Morant. Minnesota versus Penn State. Western Michigan versus Ohio. NIU versus Bowling Green. Miami, Ohio versus Central Michigan. Buffalo versus Toledo. And last game of the slot, Ball State out on the road facing the Zips, man. Zip. Macker and Zips laying 14.5, man. I'm up first to start the day in college hoops. And we're starting with that last game we just talked about, man. Until we have a reason not to bet the Zips, we're going to keep betting the Zips. Simple.
They're nasty.
They're nasty.
By far the best team in that conference.
There's a reason I love them.
Yeah. I finally hopped on the train and I'm fully on.
Welcome. Shout out to Zips, man. Zip, fucking zip. I'm on Akron. I'm laying the points. Let's see what else in this slide, man. Let's go big game hunting. Give me Ole Miss laying the 4.5. This team is ass. I just want to first say that. This Ole Miss team is ass. And this is the nail in the coffin for them. That's why I have to roll with them in this spot. If they lose this game, it's over. Like, their season's done. They're crippled. It's over. Hang them out. Hang them up. It's over with. But if they come out and win this game, then they can establish some momentum and keep it rolling. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be betting Kentucky on the road. Kentucky just lost at home to them Calipari boys. Shout out to Calipari boys.
Go win.
Shout out to Calipari boys, man. Watch out for them, my dark horse. Watch out. Don't let them get high. But yeah, I'm on Ole Miss in this one. I just feel it's a spot play for me. It's a spot play. It's like, Ole Miss, if you don't do it, you're done. You're cooked. Florida versus Vandy. It's another big game tonight, man. A lot of people I feel like are going to want to run to Florida and lay the points in this one off the ugly loss to Tennessee. And I get it. I'm on Vandy, though. Too many points. It's too many points. Florida wins, Vandy covers. I kind of think it's how this one plays out. This Vandy team is a good basketball team. I don't know if you've been paying attention. They're not ranked no more, so people just don't automatically assume it anymore. I like this Vandy team. I do. I think they do enough to keep that within the number. So that Marquette St. John's, that's too tough for me to call. I'm going to just be real with y'all. I don't have any action in that one, but that's what I do like in this early slot. Zips, Ole Miss, and Vandy. Chris?
Yeah, give me VCU here, laying the wood against LaSalle. VCU 7-3 against the spread at home this season. They crush bad teams at home. We just saw them demolish Richmond by 41. And LaSalle, while they're not the worst in the conference, they're not far off from being the worst. And I think VCU smacks them up by 20 plus. This is a VCU team that can win games by margin with defense. And I think LaSalle just struggles here. So give me VCU. Maybe give me the under in that one as well. Let's see here. Yeah, I really want to take St. John's. I trust this team at Madison Square. I'm going to lean towards St. John's here. They play well at Madison Square Garden. Marquette, I know Shaka Smart is an underdog. It's all well and good, but I think St. John's right now is just a better team, and I think they're just playing out of their minds. And Marquette, the thing about Marquette is that they've had 5 road games in conference play, and none of them have come against teams that are better than 5 and 6. There's only like a top 4. There's a clear top 4 in the Big East. Marquette's one of them. They haven't played any of the other 3 on the road. So I think going to MSG, I think it's going to be a bit of a wake-up call for Marquette here. Maybe just take St. John's money line, pay up a little bit for it, but just not have to worry about that 2-point hijinks. Just take the Johnnies on the money line. And yeah, I wanted to get to Florida, but it is a clear look-ahead spot for Florida with a road game against Auburn on deck. So I'll take Notre Dame plus the 2.5 off the ugly loss to Miami. Florida State, the one area where you can hurt Florida State defensively is on the perimeter, and Notre Dame, the best 3-point shooting team in the ACC, hitting them at almost 41% in conference play. Florida State, they thrive off of forcing turnovers and turning teams over to get out in transition. And Notre Dame does a decent job of taking care of the basketball. But even then, Florida State's just not forcing the turnovers in conference play that they have been over the course of the season. So I think Notre Dame hit their shots. I think they have actually a shot to win this one outright. So give me Notre Dame plus 2.5.
Yeah, I'll take. I'm going to take the Johnnies as well. Like everything Chris said, I mean, this team in MSG, they haven't lost a game at home yet this season. And I love me some Marquette, but I truly think the St. John's team is the best team in the Big East. I was a bit skeptical coming into the season. I feel like they're always a bit overrated, but this team has passed every test so far. I thought this line should have been a bit higher. So, like I said, I usually would like to take Marquette coming off a loss, but in this, I have to take the Johnnies at home, man. I'm laying this short number. So give me St. John's. And then this one's gross, but I like Bowling Green a lot today. Bowling Green, they're on a full-blown skid right now. They've lost 5 straight, but this is a good buy low spot. Northern Illinois, if not the worst team in this conference, I personally think they are the worst team in this conference. You can make an argument for some other teams, but Northern Illinois is bad. So I think this is a good get-right spot for the Falcons at home, and I think they should cover as well.
Let's keep it rolling. We got the Houston Cougars laying 21.5 on Oklahoma State. We got the Wyoming Cowboys going at it against Utah State. Georgetown on the road against Xavier. East Illinois versus SIUE. Oklahoma boys on the road facing Auburn. Auburn laying 17.5. Got them Texas Tech boys at home at the crib laying 8.5 on the Baylor Bears. Wisconsin laying 9.5 on Indiana. Clemson laying 12.5 on Georgia Tech. Loyola Chicago laying 2.5 on St. Bonnie's. Air Force versus Nevada. USC versus Northwestern. Michigan State versus UCLA. Kansas State versus Arizona State. San Jose State versus Fresno. Arizona versus BYU and Boise versus UNLV. Franchise? Yeah, man.
I'm going to take there's a few games I'm going to take here. I'm going to take Auburn laying 17.5 against Oklahoma.
What?
Yeah, Oklahoma's a good team, but this Auburn team is just not a team that you want to step in front of. When they got Janai Broome back, it's just this Auburn team is just next level. Again, I get it. They're in the same situation that Florida's in. They play Florida on deck, but there's just certain teams that I just don't want to step in front of. I get it. Oklahoma's a decent team, but Auburn at home. When I look at this game, I see 89-70.
What?
Yeah. I see Auburn. Auburn has smoked out better teams at home than this. And like I said, when you get Jedi Broom back, Broom was, Auburn took a next man up mentality when Broom went out of the lineup. When he comes back, and he came back, he put up 26 and 16, and Auburn didn't blink. To me, this sets up as a beatdown.
Did you not just see them Oklahoma boys flood Vanderbilt? Flooded.
Yeah. They were also at home.
True.
Their 4 conference road games, 7-point loss to Texas A&M, a 3-point win over Arkansas, 10-point loss to Georgia, and the closest comparison in competition, Alabama, they lost 107-79. So when I see Auburn at home, I just don't want to step in front of them. So give me Auburn. Give me Texas Tech laying the 8. I know Texas Tech's in a letdown spot after the win over Houston, but the same thing can be said for Baylor, who put up 60 points in the second half against Kansas. Kansas defense has actually been legit this season, and Baylor rallied from a 19-point halftime deficit to win that game. Now they go on the road to Lubbock, which is viewed, I think, by Ken Pom as the toughest road environment in college hoops. And Baylor only ran a 7-man rotation in that win over Kansas. So now you got to take tired legs to Lubbock, take on Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech eventually pulls away in the second half, covers that number.
Go ahead and say it.
What?
Texas Tech at home.
Oh.
Go ahead and say it. Welcome.
Say it, Chris.
Say it.
At the crib.
Nah.
Let's do it. That'd be crazy.
There you go.
I don't like to say because I don't want to get sued for copyright.
Yeah, man, you're good, man.
Well, you say I'm good, and all of a sudden a freaking lawsuit shows up on my doorstep, paperwork, and I got to figure out where we're going to get a lawyer.
The crib.
Yeah, they do. They go stupid, W crazy at home. So, yeah, give me Texas Tech there. And I'm going to take Houston. Again, a big number, I know, but this is an Oklahoma State team that has 0 offense. They were held to 47 points at home in the first meeting. Now you're catching Houston at home off a loss. Houston's had 2 spots this season where they were at home off of a loss, and they were against Louisiana and Butler. And I kind of have Oklahoma State in the middle of those two, and Houston won those games by 46 and 28 points. So when they're off a loss, yeah, it's not a good look, especially when you can't score. So I think Houston wins that one by 30.
Yep, I'm on Houston as well. I think this is a game we're going to look back tomorrow morning and be like, damn, Houston was the easiest play on the board. I think Oklahoma gets smashed here, or Oklahoma State, sorry. Houston, top 10 on both sides of the ball. Oklahoma State, not in the top 10 on either offense or defense. We've seen Houston embarrass teams all season long at home. I think this is another spot where they just put the smash down on this team. Oklahoma State, I don't think they score over 50 points in this one. So lay the big number there with Houston. I'm going to take a shot with Arizona State. I feel like a lot of people are going to be rushing to the window to bet Kansas State after that big win, but this is such a letdown spot. K-State's first home win of the whole season was against Iowa State on Saturday. Before that, they were 0-6 on the road. Let's see you win 2 road games on the road. 2 games on the road. And Arizona State, nothing to brag about, don't get me wrong, but we've seen this team compete throughout conference play. I think they're better than their 12-9 record, in my opinion. So I'll take a shot laying the short number there with Arizona State. And then give me BYU. With the spread this low, a BYU win should get the job done. And this is one of those teams that just have a magical home court advantage, it seems like. So, Arizona's on a crazy roll right now. They've looked great, but there's a reason why BYU is still favored in this game. Should be competitive, but I think BYU at home has to be the play here.
Man, Brad, we on the same court, bro. Dang. Word for word, bar for bar.
There we go.
I'm on BYU at home at the crib too. Don't fall for this shit, man. BYU. I'm thinking about bringing them into the stable of stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib. Like they right on the door knocking. Like let us in, let us in. I fuck with them boys, man. Especially at home. Like Brad said, they favored for a reason. I'm on Arizona State too. Perfect spot to fade Kansas State off that win against Iowa State. In hindsight, it might start to look a little. I think that game might have been a little more to do with what Iowa State got going on than what necessarily K-State had going on in that game. We'll see. So give me Arizona State in that one. Give me Michigan State. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm on Michigan State. The Izzo boys. The better team. UCLA is the Knicks of college basketball. Overrated, overvalued. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm on Michigan State. And give me them Texas Tech boys. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at home. Baylor. Solid win in that last one. I thought that was the spot for them. But like Chris told y'all, man, them Red Raiders in Lubbock go stupid, dummy, crazy. That's what it is. And that's, so we know that. They're sizable favorites for a reason. Lay it. And I am fading the franchise, though. I'm fading Auburn. I'm taking them Oklahoma boys. Chris, if you got a problem with it, we can run the Oklahoma drill.
We're already running it, so we can do best out of 3 if we find another game.
Yeah, we can line it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for the record, look at Jay and look at me. I think let's I'm just worried that we might have to put the pads on Jay a little bit here, just put some pillows underneath.
I'm going. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna find a way.
Just run into a brick wall. Just goes head first, falls back.
Might have to happen.
It might have to happen.
Gotta go through the courtyard or something.
Man, I gotta make it happen.
Jay bounced off the Buddha in the lobby.
Man. I'm taking a shot though, man. Y'all know I love them Sooners and hoops, man. Boomer, Sooner. Let's do it. I get why line where it's at. Auburn is that good, but they not gonna cover. They're gonna win by like 15. And don't be shocked if Oklahoma just fuck around and just shock the world and outright this thing. I had to say it just in case it happens, so I can come back and grab the film and be like, see, I call.
Now you're getting a little crazy.
Money. We'll see. I've seen crazier things happen. I saw Iowa State get flooded at home.
College basketball, you never know.
You never fucking know, man. Anything else for y'all boys in college hoops?
Let's see.
Just double checking before we move on. I know it's a lot of decent games today.
I think I found the third that we could go head to head on the Oklahoma drill on.
Which one?
UCLA.
You taking UCLA today?
Yeah, only because I saw this last year with UCLA. They were dog shit. They lost. They got blown out by 46 by Utah. Mick Cronin called out his guys. And then they went on to win 8 of their last 9. They're doing the same thing this year. They had a bad start to conference play. And then Mick Cronin calls out his guys. And then they've won 5 straight. And it's one of those things where it's just like some coaches just light a fire under their players' ass. And don't get me wrong, I hate Mick Cronin. And I like the Spartans. Absolutely I do. But just we've seen these West Coast little road trips affect teams. And even though Michigan State got to stay out on the West Coast, I just don't think this is a great spot for them. So I think we just found our best of 3 Oklahoma drill.
There we go. Let's see how it plays that tonight.
I'm gonna get knocked on my ass. I already see it.
I don't know. We'll see. I will say college hoops over the last 2 weeks or so has not been kind to me. It's not. I've been getting my ass torched in college hoops. So we'll see. But where I have not been getting torched at is the NBA. And let's slide on over there, man. Back to number one on the leaderboard is your boy. Full season in the NBA. It's been a long journey, man. Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh, it's been a long one. It's been a long season. But after a solid night last night, man, let's keep the momentum rolling forward. First game on the board, we have the team from Dallas on the road facing the Philadelphia 76ers. And we have the game of the night, man. Whew. The number one record team in the league, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Also the number one ATS team in the league, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Favorites over, in my opinion, the best team in the league, the defending champs, the Boston Celtics. Hell of a game there, Brad. Two solid games to talk about to start today. What you looking at here?
Yep. We got to fade the Mavs. Fuck Nico. Fuck the Mavs for what they did to my boy Jay in the city of Dallas. So gotta fade them. The vibes in the locker room have to be horrendous. I just assume so, especially after that Cavs loss. I know a lot of their starters weren't playing, but Cavs put up 91 in the first half. You could just see the players on the bench they just weren't there. And the Sixers are on a roll right now, man. I mean, covering in 6 straight. Maxi's dropping a 30-piece every night, it seems like. So the Sixers are a team I'm going to start looking at. They are a team I'm going to start looking at. I've liked how they've been playing ball. So give me the Sixers there. Give me the Cavs. These teams played twice this season. Both teams have a win in this series. The common factor is the home team won. I'm going to ride with that trend. I like this matchup. I think it's a pretty even matchup, but I think that home court advantage is going to be the X factor. Should be a great game. I think Mobley and Jared Allen gives problems to the Celtics at the rim. They're going to have to, play from the perimeter, which the Cavs have guys to guard the perimeter as well. So give me the Cavs here.
I'm on the small lean on the Sixers. That game is my least favorite game of the night. I don't want to watch that game. I don't want to even have to think about that game or that team that's from Dallas. So I won't have any money on it. And the Sixers are so bad from an ATS standpoint. Like, lean Sixers, but personally, I'm not going to end up playing it. I'm on the Celtics, though. Reason I'm on the Celtics is I still believe they're the best team in the NBA by a pretty decent margin. There's a couple things that changed for Boston this season from last. Last season, they were hunting. They were out to prove to everybody how good they were, that they were the best team in the league. They were out to prove it. This season, they already proved it last year, so they're the hunted. And the hunted, they're just not as motivated on a night-to-night basis to get up and get things done. So, and I think that's evident in 2 numbers. In their following a win numbers, we know how bad they are following a win from an ATS perspective. They are coming off a win in this one. They've only covered in this spot, 18% of the time this season. So I get it. But that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. They're not that motivated to do much of anything. But the spots that they are motivated are following a loss. And they're much better from an ATS perspective following a loss. Because they lost the last game to Cleveland, I think they're motivated in this spot tonight. I still think they're the best team in the league. I think they should come out here and show that tonight. I'm going to lay the points. So, I'm going to grab the points in my back pocket with the Celtics. I would attack the outright money line. I would even think about going alternate reverse line on the Celtics, laying some points. Like at the end of the day, bro, it's the Celtics. Like, don't get confused. I know Boston. I know Cleveland's played well in certain spots, but still the Celtics. So that's my thoughts here in this spot. Chris?
All right, so we're going to 4-game Oklahoma drill then, I guess.
Taking Cleveland.
I'm just trusting my spot. I'm trusting my number.
There you go, Chris.
6-27-1 against the spread after a win, compared to Cleveland, who's 27-12 after a win against the number this season. So it's only a 1-point line, so I get it, and I know that it's going to be a great game. But just for me, fading the Celtics off a win this season has just been money. That's the only reason here, because I keep seeing the Cleveland Cavaliers. I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it just doesn't. I don't know why. I don't know where this Cleveland Cavaliers team came from. Anybody's got any explanation as to where this team came from, please help me figure it out. If you had told me one of these teams was going to be 40-9 this season, I probably would have thought it would have been Boston. But yeah, I gotta take Cleveland here. And if the Celtics win, wouldn't be surprised. But just trusting the number here. And Dallas, Philly. Oh boy. Give me the Sixers. Covered 6 in a row. Drop back-to-back home games, but I think I trust them in this spot. So I'll lean towards the Sixers.
Fair enough. We got the Houston Rockets out on the road facing the Brooklyn Nets, and we got the Toronto Raptors 5.5-point home dogs with the New York Knicks rolling in. I'm on the Houston Rockets. Rockets coming off 3 straight L's. They lost to Memphis on the road, 120-119. Memphis, tough place to play. Memphis goes stupid, dummy, crazy. Shout out Memphis. That was our NBA play of the night last night in Memphis, where they go stupid, dummy, crazy. Shout out to the boys. Then the Houston Rockets had the sandwich game against these exact same Nets. And the Nets flooded them boys in that spot in Houston. 110-98. Oh my God. What the hell happened there? I couldn't believe my eyes that game. Then the Knicks it was a sandwich spot because they had the Knicks on deck in the Garden. And they just lost last night in that game. Covered though. They did cover in that spot. Tonight, bounce back game, quick revenge game. Head and Shoulders a better basketball team. Crazy profitable on the road this season. 17-7-1 ATS on the road this season are the Rockets. I think it's a perfect storm where everything comes together and they take the Nets behind the woodshed. So, quick revenge, bounce back game, best road ATS team in the league. They got embarrassed just a couple of days ago by this team. I think they bounce back in there. Now, I know y'all mad at me. I know. Because we've been cashing like fucking cash on them Raptors. But I got a feeling that the Knicks gonna take them behind the shed. That the Knicks gonna take them behind the shed. That the Knicks gonna take them behind the shed tonight.
Come on, Chris. You know you like it.
I don't know, man. I like the Raptors, bro. We've been cashing like nobody's business on the Raptors at home. But in that same breath, the Knicks then beat the hell out of the Raptors in 3 meetings this season. What's stopping them from making it 4? This is a game I actually don't feel like Knicks is overrated, overvalued. I don't. I think the Raptors are a little overrated, overvalued because of how well they've played, and I think they kind of returned to reality today. I don't bet the Knicks often. Y'all know I hate that team, honestly. They say Jay's one of the biggest Knicks haters on the planet. They've coined me now with that. I don't think it's that bad, but I'm going to take them tonight. Give me New York 9 points. Roof.
What?
I know.
What has this show turned into?
I know, man. I know.
I'm the one that's taken the back-to-back travel spot or fading the back-to-back travel spot through customs. The hell has this become?
But it's the Knicks, though. Like they didn't want.
The way I'm looking at it is the Knicks off an emotional win over Houston. It was a game they had to pull out of the fire late. It was back and forth. You put a ton of energy into that game. Now you go on the road as the worst team in the NBA on no rest this season, 1-5 on the second half of a back-to-back. Crossing the border, through customs, take on a Raptors team that's probably playing their best basketball the last 2 years. That's lost 7 straight head-to-head against the Knicks.
And they make it 8. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks always dominate their ass. So it's like it's just a bad matchup. That's the key for me today in the NBA is just bad matchups. Teams that just don't match up well with the team they playing against.
It's a bad spot for Knicks, though.
It's a bad spot for the Knicks, but but they have prevailed through the bad spots. He just told you 7 straight. It's going to be 8 tonight. Like, they don't be playing with the Raptors. Don't be playing with them.
This is probably the best version of the Raptors they'll have played in that stretch. The Raptors were terrible last year. They've been terrible for much of this year, but they've woken up.
Honestly, I think this is my honest thoughts on this. Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
16-5-1 against the number this season. The Raptors.
My 2 thoughts on today. I think everybody, their mama and uncle, woke up and is taking this exact same parlay, and they both fucking getting blitzed today. They're both getting blitzed. I know it looked good, bro. Like, they both are hot. They both cashing. They both look good in this underdog role. And then all of a sudden, they just fall flat on their face. And it's just like, what happened? What happened? Where'd I go? That's going to be the narrative tonight. I just got that feeling, man. I'm on them. You know what I mean? I just got that feeling. I think today we got 2 public dogs. Raptors, Blazers. That's just my thoughts, but I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. Go back.
16-5-1 against the numbers of home down.
I get it. You're gonna win the numbers argument. I
know. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about the matchup, but potentially no OG Anunoby. That would be, if he didn't play, that would be big.
I saw some comments about RJ Barrett. Is he playing?
I haven't. I just checked. I didn't see that he was ruled out.
I didn't see that either, so I assume he's playing.
The line has gone up a full point.
He is missing.
He's out?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, concussion protocol.
Damn. When did he get a concussion?
And that's the hope here for the Raptors. You was hoping on the RJ Barrett revenge angle. You know, you was hoping on that. Like, now they finna get flooded by the Knicks. And then the Knicks going, oh yeah, the Knicks, bro. We just beat the Raptors. You see how hot the Raptors were, bro? We just smashed the Raptors. We the Knicks. I'm like, come on. And then we gonna turn around and fade the Knicks again.
Do you guys still have the Raptors in the bad team category?
Yes.
I don't. I think they're out of that. I think they're okay.
You see, and I think a lot of people had that same sentiment, and you get reminded today that they're still a bad team. They're still a team with only 13 wins. They're a solid ATS team. You can trust them getting a handful of points at home, but it's still a team that only has 13 wins in the season. Yeah,
it's 16. 16.
Ooh.
hey, that's big.
Ooh.
But when you look at them from a roster,
like a lot of things, 3 makes a difference. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Like RJ Barrett and Scotty Barnes, like that's not a bad duo.
Yes, it is.
Those are 2 good players.
Those are 2.
Those three wins
players. Now, when you stack that up amongst the other duos in the league, that's not even a top 15 duo in the NBA. So in hindsight, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm taking some secondary duos over that duo, like on certain teams. Like,
oh no, man.
I like betting the Raptors, but let's just keep it into perspective. They're a decent ATS team. We still moved their ass to Seattle. Like, we still did that.
No, we're not. You already said we weren't. No, you already said we weren't. There's no going back on this.
We'll see. Maybe I'm hating a little bit on them, but they're still in the bad team category. They just may be near the top of that category.
They're a good bad team.
Yeah.
Okay.
A trustworthy bad team.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my pick for the game, I was on the Raptors. I don't like how RJ Barrett's out. That kind of wants me to stay off this one, but I'll stand on business. I'll take the Raptors here. Like Chris said, just a terrible spot for the Knicks. Big comeback win last night in the Garden. Now you have to travel to Canada. Don't like the spot at all. And Raptors are hot. Won 8 of their last 10 games. One of the best home cover teams in the league. I think they're able to do enough to keep this one close. So give me the Raptors. Oh, and then the other game. Oh, yeah, Rockets all day. These teams just played on February 1st. Nets somehow picked up a 12-point win in Houston. It's not going to happen again. I think the Rockets come into this one a little bit pissed off and put a beating down on the Nets. I don't like how the Rockets are on the back end of a back-to-back, but I just can't take the Nets in this spot, especially just beating this Rockets team a couple nights ago. So give me the Rockets there.
The comments cracking me up. Yes, they re-deported back to Toronto. Back to Seattle, the Raptors go.
You can't forget they do have a whole country behind them.
They definitely do have a whole country behind them. Can't forget that. Last 3 games. There's only 3 left. We'll pair them all up. We got your Chicago Bulls, 3.5-point home dogs with the Miami Heat rolling in. We got my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers, out on the road facing the Los Angeles Clippers. And we have the Indiana Pacers out on the road facing the Portland Trail Blazers. Chris, you're up here first, right? Did I go first last time?
Yeah, it's Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Oh, it's me. Okay. All right. Well, I'm taking the Clippers, laying the points here.
Fading my team?
I'm fading your team, but
what?
I didn't. Don't think I didn't hear that one. I caught it. But the thing is, the Clippers they take these Laker games seriously, and I think there's some distraction for the Lakers here. All the fanfare about the trade, the buzz in LA, the media, it's been a distraction. But now you're taking on a Clippers team that is actually the best home favorite in the NBA this season against the spread, 12-3 straight up, winning games by 15 points per game. The Lakers, I know it's nice to catch them in the underdog role, but I said this in the video for this game. The Lakers, until we fully see Luka in the lineup, I don't know how often I'm going to be backing them, because at the best of times, the Lakers were struggling without Anthony Davis. Well, yeah, now he's in Dallas. So I don't know what this team is going to look like for the next little bit. But I think the Clippers show up. I think they take this one seriously, and I think they get the job done. I want to make sure that Kawhi is playing. I haven't seen that he's been ruled out, but he's been ruled out for less. It doesn't look like he is, though. And I'm taking Portland. I'm sticking with the Blazers. It's not, it's not just recency bias where I'm fading the Pacers because they didn't cover last night. I'm just taking Portland because they're the best team on a back-to-back. It's 6-1-1 against the spread this season, 15-8 against the spread as a home dog. I just wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers escaped here with a 2 or 3 point win. I think 5 is just too many. So I think Indiana probably wins, but I think Portland covers 121, 118, something like that. So give me Portland and the 5 points.
Let's see. Bulls Heat. Give me the Heat here. It's crazy. How the hell did Luka get traded before Jimmy Butler? That's wild.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But
stop twisting the knife. I got to deal with him after this.
But isn't that crazy?
A little bit.
Okay. Give me the Heat and lay the points here. This Bulls team, it's a new look Bulls team. I don't know how I feel about the moves they made. Definitely doesn't move the needle. It's definitely more of a long-term play, but I want to see a couple games with this new Bulls team before I start to bet them. The Heat have at least been playing or used to playing with, some ruckus in the locker room. So Tyler Hero will be the best scorer on the court. I think he has a big game against his Bulls defense, and also the Bulls just continue. You can't trust them in Chicago. So give me the Heat there. Portland Pacers, I don't want to fade either of these teams right now. I do lean Pacers, but Portland's just scary, man. So I'm going to stay away from that one, but I do lean Pacers. And then, everything Chris said, give me the Clippers ATS. The Clippers are becoming one of my favorite teams in the league to take, covering at a 72% rate at home. If it's not broke, don't fix it. They're coming off a 4-game road trip. They finished that road trip with a loss in Toronto. Perfect spot to bounce back against their big brothers. And, the Lakers have been distracted all weekend and all beginning of the week with the trade. So I think it's a good spot for the Clippers to put a beat down there.
Put respect on my team, the Lakers. We are hot right now. Like, we playing well. We've won 4 of our last 5. We just cashed outright on the money line at plus 400 The last time y'all saw us, the GOAT came out there and dropped a 30-point trip dub on the Knicks. I did. Called it like a T. I said, would y'all be surprised if Run has a 30-point triple double in the Garden tonight? And with a dub, would you be surprised? What did he do? Exactly what he did, man.
And then you checked out, the sun came in. That was cold.
Man, and then as soon as I posted, like within the minute of me posting that clip on Twitter, go look. Within the next 30 seconds was the Shams report. And I was like, he's trolling. There's no fucking way. He's fucking hacked. Man. Whew.
For the record, he came out in the fourth quarter. Bronny came in and still shot 1 of 6. So
just the optics of it was cool though.
Yeah. So was another Bronny James concert tour date in his game log.
Man, so put some respect on my team, bro. We was playing well even despite Day-to-Day Davis. Day-to-Day Davis went on that floor that day when we beat the Knicks outright. He wasn't. So I'm just saying, put some respect on my Lakers, man. Watch out for us. I told you at the beginning of the season, they was my dark horse for the Western Conference Finals. I'm here to tell you right now, they still my dark horse for the Western Conference Finals, man. Quit playing with them, especially when they get healthy. I ain't making no bold predictions quite yet, though. We got to see how this shit play out over the next 2-3 days. Still 2 days left of trade deadline, so a lot of shakeup left to happen in the league. I say all that to say, man, stop hating on the Lakers, man. Keep an eye out on them boys. But tonight, I'm with y'all boys. I'm on the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm laying the points. Shout out to Lakers, man. But the Clippers, I can't believe I'm going to say these words. Go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. They're the number one home ATS team in the league. 18-7 ATS at home this season. It really is not that hard to understand. They built a multi-billion-dollar arena to be this good at home. They got a whole fucking wall. They got an unfair advantage that other teams don't have. So, it's not that crazy to understand why they're so good at home. Like Brad said, everybody knows the Lakers are big bro, Clippers are little bro. It will forever be like that in the NBA. No matter what the Clippers do, the Clippers could win 5 straight. They will forever be little bro to the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers. Over the weekend, man, all the headlines, everything of that nature was Lakers this, Lakers that, Lakers this, Lakers that. Clippers with little bro syndrome, gonna be mad. Gonna come out tonight, put belt the ass and beat up on the Lakers like they do most of the time anyway. Just look at the last, I would say 15 meetings. I think it's like 10-4. I think it's like 11-4 to the Clippers. So shout out my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers, man. But we got to fade them tonight. I'm on the Clips. Lake Show merch is in the mail. Don't worry about it, man. It'll be here soon. Fuck Nico. Fuck the Mavs. Fuck Mark Cuban sold out my franchise. I'm sick. Yeah.
Fuck Nico.
Fuck Nico, man. Nico is the man on an ego trip. Bro, you don't have to stop to do no shit like that, bro. You wasn't here, fam. Y'all wasn't here, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit is sick. Like, y'all wasn't in the trenches with us when we had 21 wins following Dirk, bro. Y'all wasn't here when the shit looked green, when it looked dark, when there was nobody to save us, bro. And then all of a sudden, with the 3rd overall pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks are trading the pick to the Atlanta Hawks, and they select the Don from Slovenia, Luka Doncic. Nico, you wasn't here for that, bro. You don't need no man to come and do no shit like that. And then to come back on the back door and say, I might not be here in the next 10 years. We know, but you know who was going to be here? The Don. The Don was going to be here in Dallas in 10 years. Nico, you're a terrorist. Believe it. Like, it doesn't even feel real, bro. Like, I am genuinely angry to my core, man. Like, the Mavs will never get another fucking dollar of my money. Not from a betting perspective. If the situation is right, I will bet them. I'm talking about I don't know. I genuinely had to go back and look yesterday how much money I have spent attending Dallas Mavericks games. And it's astronomical. They will never get another fucking dollar from me, bro. It don't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense no matter how you slice it, fam. You alienated your fan base. You goddamn. Nobody will ever trust the Mavs from a loyalty standpoint ever again. The biggest indictment on the Mavs has been we cannot attract free agents. You know who started to want to come to Dallas because of Luka. That's why people wanted to come. Klay Thompson came to Dallas to play with Luka. Kyrie Irving, wanted to come to Dallas, brought into the Dallas culture because of Luka, bro. And now we got this egotistical maniac as our GM. Didn't talk to nobody, no front office, didn't talk to no other teams, didn't do nothing. This shit low-key collusion, bruh. Ratings down, so you know what? Let's give the Lakers the best player in the fucking league. It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense, bro. I'm genuinely mad, fam. I'm genuinely mad, bro. And then the justification of it, bro, conditioning, health, it'd be different if you didn't trade for a guy whose literal fucking nickname is Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. Free clothes Anthony fucking Davis. This shit is disgusting, bro. You stole out our franchise, bro. You stole out our future. For what? One Luka championship? What's the best championship in NBA history? What does everybody say it is? Dirks in 2011 because it meant something, bro. It meant something. A Luka championship would have meant something, bro. We would have, man. I don't care if the Mavs go win 3 straight. That shit ain't gonna mean nothing compared to what it would have meant if the Don won it for the city, bro. Luka literally had the keys to the city, bro. He was the king in this city, bro. Now basketball in Dallas is dead, fam. That whole franchise is dead, bro. They killed the whole morale. You know how many finals the Mavs been to? 2 before the Don got here, fam. 2. And you gonna trade them after taking us back there just last season? Because of conditioning? Like the other best player in the league ain't fat himself in Nikola Jokic? It's sickening, bro. I'm genuinely mad, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all wanted to hear the true opinion, bro. This is what it is, bro. I'm mad, fam. I'm mad, bro. It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense, fam. In hindsight, bro. And then to come out and say the most disgusting part of it all was, I may not even be here in 10 years. So I made this. You don't have the merit to do no shit like that, bro. You don't. And ultimately, I ain't even mad at you. I'm mad at Mark Cuban, bro. I'm mad at Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, you're the one I'm mad at, fam. I know you didn't have no process in that decision, but you put that decision in motion when you sold this fucking team. That's what you did, bro. That's what you did, bro. You put this in motion when you sold the team, when you sold the majority stake. I know you would have never done no shit like this. I know as soon as the moment you seen that call, you was upset. Because you knew, bro. You knew, bro. Nico ain't no basketball person, bro. This is a shoe executive, bro. Get this fucking shoe executive off the GM of my former team, bro. It don't even make sense. I'm done. I'll get off my horse, bro. I'm still mad. I'm gonna be mad for a while. Fuck Nico. Fuck the Dallas Mavericks. Loyalty means nothing, and that's evident in that decision. Last game on the board, I lean towards the Pacers. I just think it's a good spot for them. Chris, what you got for sale over at Pick Dogs Premium?
On behalf of all fat guys, I support the rant. I'm just saying. For me today, I got my $15 college hoops play of the day. Hit back-to-back yesterday cash with UAB money line, and ready to make it 3 in a row today. I like today's play a lot. I'm also going to have a college hoops 5-pack. Got a couple of NBA plays on the board for long-term subscribers. And I'm probably going to have an NHL 3-pack on the board as well. So this is a fantastic time to jump on something long-term. Today, you'll get the best bang for your buck for it. So make sure that you check it out. Or you can pair me up with any other cappers at the website. Pair me up with Brad, Jay. Let's make you some money. Remember to use that promo code PICK at checkout, 15% off your purchase.
Yeah, well said, Jay. Well said. I got my pick of the day in the NBA. We've hit on it in 6 straight days. So we're starting to heat up, seeing the board really nicely right now. I have 4 plays total right now. I'm going to put one more and make a 5-pack. So if you want all my plays today, go check out that 5-pack. But yeah, something long term is the way to go, man. The picks or the quantity of picks are going to start to increase as the week goes on. So, but like everyone says, man, the long term stuff is the way to go.
Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I cashed my NBA Player of the Night last night with the Memphis Grizzlies. We cashed the night before with Cleveland, looking for our third straight. It was an overall solid night for us in the NBA. Back to number one overall. Pick Dogs in the NBA. Remember, we finished number one last season. Looking to do it again this season. Hop on something long term. Finna heat up, man. Finna heat up. I feel it, man. So if you believe me, hop on with me over at Pick Dogs Premium, and let's do what we do. Just kick the crap out of the books, betting hoops. Pair me up with the franchise. Pair me up with Brad. Pair me up with Al. Pair me up with Ron the Don Romanelli. Pair me up with whoever you want to pair me up with, man. Pair all of us up. And let's kick the crap out of the books, man. Parlay time, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is, man. Parlay. Stack some games together, man, and let's make some money on this Money Making Tuesday. Franchise, what you got for me?
Yeah, let's go with VCU. Let's go with St. John's. Let's go with Auburn.
VCU, St. John's, and Auburn. Okay.
Let's go St. John's money line, BYU money line.
Okay. The two-team Brad special.
Sir.
You guys are starting to talk me onto BYU, I think.
I like that BYU a lot tonight. I do. Boy. I'm going to go New York Knicks, Indiana Pacers. New York Knicks, Indiana Pacers. Let's go college hoops. Ole Miss and Arizona State. 14er. Arizona State, Ole Miss, Pacers, Knicks. 14. Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, man. That's it. That's all. We covered everything underneath the sun. We appreciate each and every one of y'all that continue to tune in and join us. Remember, man, it's Super Bowl week. We got the Super Bowl coming up this weekend. Eagles, Chiefs. All the cappers, I'm sure, will have plays up for that. So get ready to.
You're not sliding that by. I heard that.
What?
I thought you just said the Eagles and the Thieves.
No, I said the Chiefs.
Oh, I thought I heard Thieves. I was like, damn, you're not sliding that by.
No, the Chiefs. Man.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I misheard. Maybe it's
I can't wait to talk about it with everybody. Y'all already know where I'm at. It's no secret where I'm at. I'm same place I've been since day one.
God forbid the NFC East doesn't win the Super Bowl.
If that happens, this would be like the worst, man. Y'all don't even understand.
Oh my God.
3-month stretch has been terrible. Well, hold on, man. Look, I can't wait today.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, Jay might shut off if the Eagles.
Damn.
They together now, man. My two favorites, man, on the same team, man.
Okay, this is getting a little bit morbid for my liking.
LA, man.
Jay's gonna light some candles and like
LA, man.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
I can't wait to see it happen. We'll see. They need a big. They need a big is what they need.
Is the day-to-day moniker sticking in LA though? Because I was just gonna say
Luka day-to-day Doncic. Maybe. It's not, maybe. We'll see.
I want him to do well in LA. I'm just so worried that he's gonna keep being injured.
Bro, he's gonna go to LA and be the same thing that he was in Dallas, which is the best fucking player on the planet.
I will say,
I don't even.
I'm not trying to twist the knife because I know it's still. The Lakers won that trade because it at least keeps them safe once LeBron retires.
The Lakers fixed all their problems in one trade.
Yeah,
that's why it's collusion, bro. That's why if bro, Adam Silver vetoed his shit, fam. This shit is evident. It's clear as day, bro. What y'all trying to do, fam? It's clear, bro. We see it. How the fuck you veto Chris Paul? Where's David Stern when you need him? How you veto Chris Paul to the Lakers, but then you're not gonna veto Luka Doncic to the Lakers? Oh my God.
Well, I could probably tell you where David Stern is, but I don't think you'll like the answer.
I know, man. R.I.P. to GOAT, man. R.I.P. to GOAT, man. But Stern.
I still catch myself saying David Stern sometimes too. That's the thing.
Stern going to win for this. Adam Silver, you just doing anything. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good, bro. I'm sticking it. But I'll get over it.
You know what, though? Realistically, if we're talking, like, if people are saying, oh, it's about the weight and the conditioning, I will say at least there's a little bit more of a healthy mindset in LA compared to all that really good-ass barbecue that's in Dallas.
Fuck, and people 500 pounds. You average 39-9 in the Western Conference Finals and push your team to the finals. I don't care. 500 pounds. I don't care.
I'm just saying, you still would have loved. I'm not blaming you. You would have loved him if he was big. He's would have showed out looking like Escalade on the frickin' in a Mavs uniform. R.I.P. Escalade, man. That guy gave me hope.
Worried about what another man got going on is weird, bro. It's weird. Like when they took the beer out bro hand after the playoff game last year, that shit was mad weird. It just shows the egotistical shit that be going on in their head. Fuck the brand. Fuck all that shit, bro. We don't care about none of that. We care about results. And at the end of the day, show me a man who has better results than that man since he been in the league. There ain't one. There ain't one. Simple, bro. I'm done now. And I'm done with that team. Hashtag Lake Show. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same programming. I'll be a little more calm tomorrow, bro. Hopefully. Y'all keep bringing it up. So
this was the first day we brought it up.
This is true emotion. This is true emotion.
It's Brad's fault. I didn't say shit.
A lot of people be saying, Jay, you're emotional. Jay, you're overreacting.
Okay.
I don't understand. This is my day-to-day. Like this.
I'll be emotional too. No, you're valid.
Look.
This is my day-to-day. Like this is all I do. Is talk NBA basketball every day, all day.
The other day, someone said, "Oh, because I was pissed because people were saying, oh, Jay's too opinionated. What do you want us?" And I'm sorry, I'm going to go on the soapbox for like 30 seconds. What do you want us to be? A bunch of yes men that just blindly just say the same white vanilla takes as any other freaking YouTube channel that's got 30 viewers that you can go out and watch somewhere else? No.
I care.
Jay and I, Brad and I, any of us, we might not always agree, but I'll respect the hell out of anyone that comes on the show because they have an opinion. I say some stupid shit all the time, but it doesn't mean I'm going to just back down just because people say, "Oh, that take is crazy." So what? That's what we're here to do. We're here to provide opinions, and that's what makes this channel what it is. That's what makes this fun for us. Is the fact that we can have opinions. The fact these passions drive some of the picks sometimes, and we sometimes we joke about it. It creates good material, but at the end of the day, it's opinion based. It shows you we watch these teams, we know these players, we have opinions on these teams. So if anybody says, "Oh, you're too opinionated," you let your heart get into it. Newsflash: show me anyone out there that doesn't go to the window at least once. That's bet just with their heart. You know what I mean?
Man.
Sorry, I'm done.
That's all good. I'm done too. Brett, you got a soapbox you want to go on before we get out here?
No, well said though, boys. Well said. I love the passion, bro. We love this shit, so this is what we do, and it means more.
Shit means something to me, man. It means something to me.
If the Magic traded Paulo like that or some shit, I feel you, bro. I'd be the same way.
Bro, this like if the Bills traded Josh Allen, like
if the Chiefs traded Patrick,
like Mike Evans or something.
Like, bro, like this is like if the Ravens traded Lamar Jackson.
Just on a random Saturday night.
Just on a random Saturday night.
It's just as if the Lakers traded Bronny J. No, that doesn't work.
It's the worst trade of all time. It's by far the worst trade of all time.
They said bro had bought a $15 million house last week.
Damn.
They said he broke down crying when he found out. He was a true Texan through and through. He said to himself he thought he was going to be here his entire career. Long-term goals. I hope, Nico, you get your ass. I hope the Mavs are fucking terrible. And you get your ass fucking fired in 2 seasons. I hope Luka Doncic don't sign that extension. I hope Mark Cuban buy the team back from this terrible people who don't know what they doing, who don't know sports, who was only in it for the dollar anyway. And I hope we bring the Don back to the city, man. That's the only way I'll be a Maverick fan again, is if we make it right, bro. Is if we make the shit right. But it's like a 0.100000% chance of that ever happening. So fuck the Mavs, fuck Nico. Appreciate each and every one of y'all that joined us today. We'll be back same time, same programming tomorrow. Make today a winning day. Scoop up our best plays over at Pick Dogs Premium. Check out the wraparound. Check out the jam session. Check out Brad's individual videos. See, that's all. I'm out of here. Peace.